Hello friends, Krueg here, and today I'd like to present the 4x4 Mixup Revenge puzzle. Let's break down the name. This puzzle firstmost is a 4x4 because there are 4 layers, and each layer turns independent of each other. The turning for this is actually okay, although there is room for improvement. For instance, one such area is the bandage corner, in my case the yellow, blue, red corner which is attached to the core. Turning this layer independently can be a little bit more difficult at times. I found an easier way to make this turn is to grip that layer by itself, turn the adjacent slice layer, and then turn half turns back to where you want to. This puzzle is also a mix-up puzzle because there are more moves available than you might initially suspect when looking at the exterior of this puzzle. The revenge portion of the name, well, to understand that, you must first understand the mix-up cube. Actually, let's do a size comparison. The puzzle on the left here is the Whitty and Oscar 3x3 mix-up cube. You can see the puzzles are about the same size, about 65 millimeters to an edge. This puzzle is able to mix up edges and centers. By doing so, it has a single path, or a single cut, for each axis that bisects the planes along each axis. This puzzle, however, has 2, namely directly under the slice layers. And because of this, these paths are off-center, or don't bisect the planes. Because of that, we get some interesting geometries. For instance, in each slice layer there are 8 centers and 4 edges making 12 pieces. By turning slice layer 30 degrees and aligning the edges, we're able to continue turning the puzzle. Sometimes alignment can be difficult because the stalks can be kind of tiny. But you can see with this that we can quickly become some interesting shapes. For instance, you can get centers that mix up with edges, but you can also get centers that mix up with other centers. In this case, this center is out of the center place, and I've actually been rotated and doesn't make a cube anymore. The turning for these moves is similar to the other ones. It's just the one that's bandaged to the corner that's a little bit difficult. Due to the angle of these paths, these 2 off-center paths for the mix-up pieces intersect at less than 90 degrees, about 86 degrees. Because of that, these pieces have to wiggle when they rotate around the puzzle. You can see here they like to wiggle about 3 degrees. Because of that, sometimes the puzzle can feel a little bit loose. But overall, for one of my first puzzles, I'm pretty happy with the turning. Anyways, this has been the 4x4 Mix-Up Revenge puzzle. I hope you enjoyed.